Hi everyone, I wanted to show you a few important things in MyMathLab. Once you log in, you will come to our course and our course homepage in MyMathLab. You can click on the assignments and this will bring you to your homework. So for example, the first homework is the Module 1, Assignment 1, and that's due on January 19th. If I click on that, I can begin working on the assignment. This first assignment is a review of algebra. So at the top of the screen here, you can see question 1 and question 2 and so forth. But next to each of these questions is an exercise identifier. And what this tells us we're in the section Algebra Review, section 2, question 26. In the future, once we get started with our calculus concepts, you'll see that we'll be in chapter 1 or chapter 2 and so forth. But for this first module, we want to take a moment to review algebra skills. And this is really good to do, especially if anyone has been away from school for a little while or away from mathematics for a while. You want to go carefully and work your way through these exercises. So I'll just click on one here. It says factor this special product. And maybe you know how to factor it. Maybe you think it can't be factored. Maybe you're not sure. You could go down at the bottom here and click on View an Example. And it will walk you through some of the steps. Okay. You could also click on Help Me Solve This, and this will give you some ideas on how to get started. And usually it's pretty interactive. So it says here, what's the square root of the first trinomial? So that could be 7c. And then it asks you to keep going. So there's a lot of tools in here to use, and I recommend using those to help you learn the concepts. And it marked it wrong because I haven't answered it right yet. Now I can maybe go in here and say, oh, okay, yep, I know what the answer is. This one is going to be 3m minus 7 squared. And now you can see that we got that one right. You can also send me an email, but I actually recommend you post most of your questions in Brightspace because then other students will see your question, other students will see my response, and a lot of times people have the same questions. So you can use this button, but in general, let's try to put the questions in Brightspace. Okay, so that's how you access the homework. There is an ebook here. So for example, if you want to, start reading chapter 1, we're not in chapter 1 this week. As I said, we're working on Algebra Review, but the ebook is here. There's a nice table of contents here. And you can work through the reading just as you would read a desk copy book. So that's there. In general, I recommend using the book as a good reference guide, but sometimes you learn more by actually doing homework problems than reading about them. So I find it often helpful to start working on the homework, try things, ask for help in there, view an example, and use the ebook as a reference. Okay, but that is there. And then for this first module, we are looking at the Algebra Review. So let's go in here and click on Algebra Review. And you can click Select All, but the only thing that comes up are videos. And again, you don't have to watch all these videos. It would be pretty lengthy to do. You can watch them, but you might be really good with fractions, but you say, oh, I want to review radicals. YouTube channel. This is C Bliss Math. And I have lots of videos here. So you can see I've got lots of videos there. The easier way to navigate this, I've got 380 videos so far, so the easier way to navigate this is to go through the playlist, and I have a Calculus 1 playlist. Now, most of the things there have come from student questions, so the more questions you ask, the more videos I'll make. So definitely don't be shy about asking me questions. I'm usually really quick to reply, same day or maybe within 24 hours if I'm asleep by the time you post your question. But I'm in the course almost every day, and I'm really eager to help you. So definitely don't be shy with questions, and use the videos that are here or ask me to make a new one. But I am here to help you with the course.